Welcome back, Rellism Sports Talk, episode 52. I'm here with my man, 540 Choppa, Drew.
What's going on?
Hey, special shout outs to my people at Harrisburg Health and Rehab. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Got to give a big local shout out to my man, Ben Elliott. He's the Broadway O-line coach. If you don't know about area football around here, Broadway football is legit. And it starts with Ben Elliott. So congratulations to you guys. All right. So we're here, episode 52. We're going to be talking about NFL, the pick'ems. We're going to do the whole week 7. We're going to do talk about baseball playoffs. That's why my man Drew's here a lot. Talk about the NBA that really did start, even though it don't feel like it should.
No.
Crazy Kyrie, crazy Ben Simmons. So we're just going to start it off with my man's expertise, baseball.
Man, okay.
So we saw them Red Sox and Astros last night.
As you know, the Astros for the first time, or the third time in 5 years.
5 years, yeah.
Made it back to the championship, and
with no buzzers this time.
no trash
Supposedly.
cans. No trash cans.
Supposedly.
Jose Altuve still can't buy a hit.
Yeah,
but,
he won't take his shirt off either, so I don't know. But
I mean, I'm definitely a little disappointed in the Red Sox. I thought they had the year. They thought this year we were going to rest Chris Sale.
Yep.
And give it our best shot. And I thought, man, if they can make it all the way without their best pitcher, without their ace.
That'd be crazy.
So I don't know. It's going to have to be next year for the Red Sox.
I don't mind because I hate the Red Sox.
Well, I know a team you clearly don't hate is the Dodgers.
I like the Dodgers a little bit. You know, my man Kobe jersey, Magic owner. I'm a Laker fan, so that's the way it is.
That's tonight.
Tonight, 8 o'clock, against another team I hate.
If I'm a betting man, as much as I hate the Braves as a Nationals fan, I'm still going to have to take them tonight.
And they're at home, right?
Yeah.
They're at home, yeah. And the Nats boy ain't pitching tonight. Scherzer's not pitching.
Well,
Why?
That came out today that he wasn't pitching.
Why ain't he pitching?
I don't know. I reckon they'll probably start Walker Buehler or Kershaw or something again.
Kershaw?
They may be saving him for a hopeful postseason.
Hey, if you don't win this game, it's over.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I don't want to see Kershaw. Yeah, he's a Hall of Fame pitcher. He's going in the Hall of Fame. One of the greatest pitchers ever in our generation. But when the chips is on the line, right, Brandon? Yeah, Brandon's a big Dodger fan. I know he's going crazy for the night. He's also an Alabama fan, so we don't want to hear about your crying for the Dodgers. Y'all win everything else on football. But anyway. But we saw Kershaw folding almost every time in the playoffs, so...
Well, I don't know. My thing is, too, is if you're going to go out of your way to trade for another ace on top of the other 3 aces that you already have, and he is able to play, I don't understand why you don't start him.
My point, yeah.
However...
Now, we could all be stupid and the Dodgers win tonight, and then they're like, we got shirts for Game 7 like we planned, and then we're like, oh, good job. So, I mean, hey,
and
we'll see.
I mean, Marcelo Zuna's out, and that's definitely going to be damaging for the Braves, in my opinion, but I still think they have the edge at home.
Yeah, I mean, and are they allowed to still do the tomahawk chop?
I'm not even
Can they do that? I mean, I don't even know what's legal anymore, what's not legal. Can we do the whole... I mean, I don't know. But I know back in the day, as a Mets fan, I used to hate that.
Yeah.
And they be out there doing it all the time because, they made the playoffs and we never did. So, but anyway.
I know. Well, and
so who did you think that the Astros would make it this far?
Did I think the Astros would make it this far? Definitely not. I thought after that whole sham of a stretch that they had there, that would obviously be deflating.
They almost went again last year.
And it didn't matter. So it's either they're still cheating or they are just that good, and I doubt that they're that good.
It might be the Patriot way. They might just get better at cheating. And I like the Patriots. No, whatever. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. But I feel like baseball's different. I feel like if you're gonna cheat,
everybody cheats.
Cheat with the steroids and with the tar or doing something to the ball. That's baseball. Whatever. That's the history of baseball. But buzzers on your stuff and doing all this and stealing. I mean. I don't know. You good with that?
Well, obviously, as a fan of looking back and watching a lot of the steroid era footage,
it was fun.
And, cheating definitely is a major part of the game, obviously, for every team. It's just who gets away with it.
Right.
And if they are still cheating, then they are still getting away with it. And, more power to him, I guess. I mean, like I said earlier, it's the third time in 5 years.
I mean, they're doing something, man. It's something. They're doing all right. And I will say this, one thing about them that I will not be mad about is I'm happy for Dusty Baker.
Yeah.
Dusty Baker went there. He never won a World Series. This is the 7th team he's taken to the playoffs, all this stuff.
Yeah.
But who wants to go in that hostile environment with a cheating team and be the manager then when you know you're going to get booed by everybody all the time?
I know.
Yelled at and all this kind of stuff. And now he's in the World Series. I'm happy for him.
I mean...
And he was a Nats manager and went to the playoffs?
Yeah. And
got fired.
The thing is, too, is if you have a team that has that reputation... And you're seeing, these guys are getting hit with beanballs all year.
Yeah.
They're getting harassed walking out of the stadium, I'm sure. I will give them credit.
To take all that.
And move on with it.
Yeah. That's some angry people not agreeing with us up there about the Astros. It's like, hell with them, no. All right, so the big game tonight, Dodgers-Braves. Who you got?
Braves.
100%. You got Braves.
100%.
I got Dodgers, baby, Dodgers.
Freddie Freeman has had a real hot stretch here lately, especially against the Dodgers. And when you have a superstar like that, like I said, I know Marcell Ozuna's out. Lord, I forget who the pitcher, their ace is that they have out right now as well. He's on the day-to-day list.
I hope he'll come back next game if it's Game 7 then.
I know. and that's the other thing too, is Atlanta really hasn't had a great pitching staff the whole year. And meanwhile, their offensive production is up, so it's not really like they have to play defense because they're scoring.
They are scoring. I don't even understand how this is happening. I remember all year doing the show, the Mets are in first place. I'm happy. I'm chilling. I'm poking shots at you. Talking about the Nationals or whatever. They went on a little stretch where whatever. People started getting hurt. And all of a sudden it was like, now you're in like 3rd, 4th place.
I know.
And then the Braves were nobody. Now could go to the World Series. This is crazy to me.
Man, baseball's a funny game.
Crazy to me, man. Speaking of crazy things, the NBA just started. How weird is that?
Well, don't even get me started on those Lakers.
I mean... Are we going to be a joke?
I don't think.
Are we going to be a joke?
It's been a very good look, especially the whole roster being future Hall of Famers. And
not all top 75 players. Ask Dwight Howard.
Well, clearly Anthony Davis took offense to that.
I mean, what's up with that?
I don't know. I don't think that that's a good look for the organization.
No.
And, you got people chirping at LeBron and LeBron's chirping back, and now all of a sudden he's the bad guy. It seems like another classic Lakers letdown year, as it always does.
I mean, it looks like
from the start. But what always happens?
I don't know. But I know if this guy right behind me on this wall was on that team, we wouldn't have people fighting with each other, and they damn sure wouldn't have people yelling at him on the sidelines talking about this and that.
The Lakers always seem to make it, though.
That's LeBron. LeBron allows that kind of craziness going on.
And, especially if you get such a flamboyant personality like a Russell Westbrook.
Is he on the team?
Locker room. Yeah.
I didn't even see him play. I did see an air ball from three-pointer in the game, but I think that might have been him. I don't even know. I mean, what? You ain't learned how to shoot yet? You been in the league how long? You can't shoot yet?
I agree.
I mean, God. You speaking of can't shoot, Ben Simmons still can't shoot.
Ben Simmons.
Is he on the team yet? Is he traded yet?
I haven't seen him.
I mean, what's going on with Ben Simmons? He talking about my mind's not right.
Well,
my mind's not right. Man, you're making billions of dollars. Get your mind right.
It seems like he definitely took a few pages out of Kendall Jenner's book. And was bringing the drama back.
It's the Kardashian curse has transformed to the Jenners.
I'm telling you. And it's just he's bringing way too much drama to an already great Philadelphia team.
Yes.
And I think he's aware that he is the number 2 guy right now, besides Joel Embiid.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And Joel Embiid even said in the presser, he was just like, you know what? This guy does whatever he wants. I'm not going to sit here and waste my time over it and waste my energy over it if he's going to be continuing out this saga. And, even the 76ers, I forget if it was the GM or the owner, he said, I don't care. We're going to either hold him for 4 years or trade him for somebody who can actually make a difference.
Well, they should have traded him a long time ago.
Yeah.
Should have got rid of him a long time ago. That team is built to win right now. Like, you're built to win right now. But then again, you got let down Doc Rivers as your coach.
And that's the sad part, too, as a 2008 Big Three Celtics fan, seeing Doc Rivers.
I hated that team.
I bet you did.
Yes, I hated that team.
But seeing Doc Rivers be in another position to win again, and not having everyone buy in like they did on that team is definitely a disappointment.
Well, he did it with the Clippers.
Well,
they were ready to win too, and he let them down again.
So, I guess my question is it Doc Rivers not buying into his guys, or is it the guys not buying into Doc Rivers?
Or is he just not a good leader of them?
Yeah.
Are you not getting the best out of your people? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's dealing with millionaires is one thing.
Yeah.
Dealing with college kids is another thing. But I just don't understand it. My thing is, if you're a millionaire making all this money, you can look at yourself and know, I need to shoot better. Yeah. I never understood this as a person, as a professional athlete, why you don't fix things that are wrong with you. You look at the greatest players, and that's what they did. Yeah. Jordan and Kobe were always high flyers in the beginning, then became shooters, then they became this. And LeBron, for some instances, is doing the same thing, even though I'm a hater of him. He's starting to do that also.
Yeah.
But then you start looking at some of these other guys, and it's like, they're not trying to elevate their game or get better at all. Like, it's like they're doing the same thing over and over again. Are the dogs still barking? Wow. That's why you tell us a live show, guys. Live show. We got dogs barking and everything. Every time I say something about LeBron or something, they get mad at me.
I know. They're defending LeBron.
They got LeBron defenders everywhere. But anyway, all I know is I'm torn because I'm a Laker fan, but I don't want LeBron to catch Kobe in rings. But whatever. So I don't know what's going on with Ben Simmons. I always said they should have got rid of him and traded him for Damian Lillard if they could have made that trade. Because I think Lillard would have been great with him. They should have went out and got Kyle Lowry to be the point guard instead of Ben Simmons. Because he from Philly, Villanova. I think he would have fit well with that team.
I agree.
But Ben Simmons, I don't know. Trade Ben Simmons to the Nets for Kyrie.
How about this?
What's that?
We trade Ben Simmons to the Knicks.
Okay, for who? Who's the Knicks guy?
I know Kemba Walker. You probably couldn't trade him until December.
You have to give up Kemba and Randall and some first round pick.
I think you just give up Kemba and pick.
They're not going to do that.
For a young, developing point guard to bring a new attitude, Ben Simmons.
Oh, no, the Knicks would do it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think Philly would do it.
Yeah.
But you never know what people do, especially when you get to a point where it's like, he's a headache, I got to get him out of the building.
Yeah.
You never going to get market value when it gets to that level.
Speaking of headaches.
Kyrie. That's why I said trade him to the Nets for Kyrie, because Kyrie don't want the vaccine.
No, man.
You don't have to have it in Philly, so make that change. Why not?
I agree.
Ben Simmons don't want to shoot. KD wants to shoot. James Harden wants to shoot. Everybody, whatever. But I don't think that would fit either, because Harden needs the ball. Ben Simmons needs the ball. Whatever. But Kyrie, what's up with that? What's up with Kyrie? How you feel about the vaccination thing anyway? How you feel about that?
I think
let me rephrase that. From being a sports player perspective, because as a regular person like me and you, we can say we don't want to take it because we're regular people. We're not going to impact other people around there for their well-being.
Right. They
have a team and an organization that they're playing for, and them not taking this vaccine affects all of them involved. So from a sports player's perspective, how do you feel about Kyrie?
I think I have two directions.
All right.
I think direction one, obviously as a teammate, I would be beyond disappointed that somebody wouldn't want to, because of this one thing, help me contribute to a winning culture.
Right.
And especially with the amount of talent that is obviously overloaded on that
they're projected to win. Yeah.
You would think
that
so? Wouldn't hold anyone back. But at the same time, we all know that Kyrie Irving is an alien.
He's from somewhere.
He is definitely outside the box.
Yes.
when it comes to personalities, and I think in a team aspect, you have to take that into play.
Right.
I mean, you know, back in the day, they gave Dennis Rodman, what was it, a week in Vegas, so he could
from the Bulls?
Get all of his demons out and whatever.
I feel like they've done that with Kyrie last year and the year before that.
Yeah.
They're letting him be home so we can talk about the flat earth and all this stuff going on.
I think so too, but at the same time, I think you're not going to be able to reel that guy back in.
So he has to go then.
So he has to
Because
go.
the GM and president said, we will not have a player on the team that cannot play at home games.
And look.
So you said that, so...
As a Celtics fan...
Y'all already had Kyrie once.
That's what I'm saying.
You already had Kyrie once.
He is not somebody that you can just bring into a new system. That really, I mean, let's be real here. The only major level of success that Kyrie Irving has proven to have has been in Cleveland.
Right. Where he hit the game-winning shot to get LeBron his ring.
Right.
In
Boston, nothing. Does nothing.
They almost beat LeBron without him. He was hurt.
That's what I'm saying. He does nothing. I mean, you had, at the time, a healthy Gordon Hayward, a younger Al Horford. You know, these guys who are good role players with him, but essentially the star of the team doesn't contribute anything.
Right.
And then you get to Brooklyn, and, you know, like you said last year, he has this whole flat earth fiasco, and he's just taking off games because he feels like it. And now it seems like it's the same thing, different day.
Always got issues, you know.
And it just comes down to how tolerable are you going to be of that as an organization.
Yeah.
Or, okay, we can deal with this, or we can't deal with this, and you gotta go play for Utah.
Trade
or
go sit
somewhere.
Go sit them. Shit, Utah's relevant. I hate Utah.
Well, I'm saying location wise, like
go sit them to.
When I talked to you today,
send them to Denver.
Send them to. Can't go with the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Go be somewhere else.
I don't know, man. Memphis.
I don't know. Ja Morant's the truth. Ja Morant,
man.
I like some Ja.
I don't know.
I like some Ja. You know who else I like as a sleeper team? This is off subject, but fuck it, we freestyling out here. I got my man 5'4" choppa on SoundCloud. Check him out. Anyway, but we freestyling right now. The Chicago Bulls. I don't know if you saw the game. I'm a Lonzo Ball fan. I like Lonzo Ball. I got his jersey when he was with the Lakers. Anyway, he had a triple double last night.
Yeah.
Zach Levine had all this, and they got the dude from Orlando. They are a team that don't be sleeping on Chicago Bulls in the East. In the East, I mean, I know you're a Celtic, but hey, I think they might. I hate the Celtics.
Oh, I figured.
I hate them. Hate them. But I love me some Jason Tatum, boy.
I know.
Jason Tatum, yeah, who did he train with? Kobe Bean. I love some Jason Tatum though. But I tell you what, Chicago is gonna be one of them sleeper teams. I can see them being like a 4th seed in the playoffs. I think that highly of them.
Really?
Yeah, I mean you got Milwaukee. Well, obviously the Nets, Milwaukee. I think the Heat are gonna be one of those teams. And I can see them fight for that 4 or 5 spot with Boston, New York, and what is Atlanta gonna be back to what they were? I can see them taking a backslide a little bit.
Man, I don't know. I don't know if I have a sleeper team, but I definitely have a sleeper player.
Who's that?
The other Ball brother.
Oh, he's the truth, Melo.
Yeah.
Melo's official. Melo is official. Did you see the game the other night? He hit the game. Yo, he is official. He's the best Ball brother.
You know, as much crap as LeVar Ball used to get, seeing it 3 and 4 years later, I get it.
I got a Big Baller Brand shirt. I rep Big Baller Brand from the beginning. People used to hate me and dog me. But any father that's going to take that much time in their kids' lives, I respect that.
And look at them now, both of them.
And as a black man, you take that much time for your kids, because there's plenty of black men that ain't out there for their kids. So I respect him. I respect what he was doing.
Both of them are balling.
The other one's going to make it to the league, too.
We'll see about that.
He's almost there. He's right there.
If you consider G League almost there.
But look who else came from the G League. Steph's brother Seth.
Yeah.
He played for the Warriors team in G League, won a championship, and now he out get contracts. He only got 2 big ass contracts.
He's not with Sacramento anymore, is he?
Nah, he's with Sacramento. He was with Philly. Did he get traded?
I believe.
Because he got his big contract from Dallas, and then he was with Philly last year. I don't know where. I
I'll
think.
have to look that up.
But yeah, but look at him though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you got two of your brothers being stars in the NBA, they gonna whisper in somebody's ear like, "Yo, pick my brother up and be on the bench." Look at Giannis's brother.
That's the thing too. All three of them, Lakers, Bucks.
Yeah.
And all of them have rings.
All of them got rings.
And
all of them got rings.
To be honest with you, I've never seen any of the other ones play.
I see the one, yeah, the one late.
But
But that's my point. Now the boy for Milwaukee, the other brother, he comes in like at the very end of quarters.
Yeah.
And he's like an energy guy. He's out there running. Oh, he's all buff too.
Yeah.
But one of them's gonna put my brother on the end of the bench.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. As big as they get, it's gonna happen. But that's why I like seeing that though. I like seeing that. But basketball is gonna be interesting.
I'm sorry if
and I hope Kyrie don't play for the Nets because I don't want them to win the championship. I'm tired of KD walking around with these superstar teams to get his rings when I think he's the best player in basketball.
Kevin Durant?
I think he's the best player in basketball. And I don't think he needs to have all these superstar teams to win.
I think
He's the most unstoppable shooter, and his defense. Well, Golden State brought the defense out of him. I don't know what he's doing for the Nets now, but who do you think's the best is?
In the words
of
Shannon Sharp,
LeBron,
Goat James.
Goat James.
James.
I mean,
until that man hangs it up, he will be the best player in basketball.
He is the stat king. He's gonna give you the best stats.
And he's how 36, 37?
I mean, I don't know. He keeps having he gets all this fake hair on his head. I'll never know what he is. He's balding one day, he's fake hair the next day, like Deion Sanders. I got a picture upstairs with Deion Sanders, bald headed. Now this one got a big rack of hair. I'm sitting here like, what y'all doing? Anyway, we running along. But see, that's what happens when we get people on the show. And now each show's gonna have more people. So now we got it on there. We're gonna have more people debating with us. So stay tuned with that. But before we go, we gotta have NFL Week 7. And my man right here, I know I talk about him all the time about the Raiders. And I will put my humble hat on and say, okay, I was a little wrong about the Raiders so far and Derek Carr. There, I said it. It's over. I won't say it again. I won't say it again. But if they keep winning, I might say it again. But so we're gonna start off with a team in y'all's division. I think it's gonna be one of the biggest games of the week.
Yeah.
But I feel like both teams need this win for different reasons. I feel like the Chiefs need this win against the Titans because they haven't looked like the Chiefs lately. And the Titans, after that big win last week, I feel like if they could beat who they beat last week, they beat
the Titans or the Chiefs?
Titans. They beat oh my gosh,
I can't remember.
Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain freeze. It was a good team. It was a good team. Derrick Henry, Buffalo.
That's right.
They beat Buffalo, who destroyed Kansas City.
That's right.
So they went in there and beat Buffalo, and now they go in there and say we're gonna beat the Chiefs too.
I think it's very easy right now considering the Chiefs are the last place in the AFC West.
You like saying that?
And
as a Raider fan, he likes it. Hold on, the Chiefs are what place?
Last.
Hey, Mark at HHRC. Dude, I work with Mark. He's a Chiefs fan.
Sorry, man.
He dogging your Chiefs, bro. He's dog. I'm about to get you on the show to debate with him, yo. He's dogging your Chiefs.
You remember Peyton Hillis had the Madden cover too, bro. Peyton Hillis had the Madden cover too.
So Chiefs and Titans. Who you got on that one?
My heart, obviously, and my brain and basic common football knowledge tells me the Titans are going to win this game.
But
nothing.
You got the Titans.
With Derrick Henry being the best running back I think the league has seen in half a decade, being that big and that strong and that fast, you can't bet against that.
It's unnatural.
So, I don't know, if I'm a betting man,
You taking Titans?
I'm taking Titans.
I'm taking Chiefs. I feel like Chiefs have to win. If they don't win this game,
They're 3-4.
If they don't win this game, I feel like
3-4.
I just feel like they have to. I just feel like the NFL is gonna set it up that they have to win. I didn't say that. I didn't say the NFL set up nothing. But I feel like
They never do.
I feel like it has to. It has to for parity reasons. The Chiefs would win, but we'll see. Then we got the Jets and
New England.
Patriots. You like Mac Jones.
I like Mac Jones.
You said he was better than Trevor Lawrence.
I do believe Mac Jones is better than Trevor Lawrence, and I'm gonna.
Drew gets the Pharrell Award. What? Mac Jones is better than Trevor Lawrence.
I'm gonna tell you why.
What? Why?
Because, I mean, let's look at the dumpster fire that has been Jacksonville Jaguars football this year.
Okay.
You know, you got Urban Meyer going out to Hooters.
Right.
And choosing that that's how he would like to spend his time rather than watching games.
I know he ain't talking about coaches.
Do you think that?
Trevor Lawrence seems to not be able to throw a ball to save his life. Laviska Shenault Jr. is the most overrated wide receiver in the league. DJ Chark has bricks for hands. You have no wide receiving core. And on paper you do, but there's no performance.
Laviska Shenault is the most overrated wide receiver.
Yeah, what has he done?
I'll take him over Henry Ruggs right now. With the same quarterback and the same offense, one-on-one, I would take him. He can do all kinds of different things.
But what
Henry Ruggs goes like this.
What are you saying that?
But what has he done?
Well, that's because, like you said, dysfunctional organization.
Okay,
I mean,
fair enough.
he's with a dysfunctional coach that didn't even want to run the ball the first two games.
Fair enough.
With James Robinson, who did what? And so, I think Trevor Lawrence is just in a bad spot.
Yeah.
He's in a bad spot. But Mac Jones over him? I
I
guess we'll see. We might look at this years from now and be like, damn, he was on to something.
And it
No, we're
seems like the Patriots don't necessarily have a receiving core either. But then again, when have they ever, besides Wes
Moss.
Welker, Randy Moss
Yeah,
one
that's
year,
about it.
Rob Gronkowski, and that's it.
Yeah,
Like,
he's got.
I mean,
Listen to me.
I don't know. Nelson Algor has has really proven to be a disappointment this year.
I hate him anyway from USC. Notre Dame's gonna beat USC tonight too. Don't forget. All right, so we both got the Patriots.
We both got the Patriots.
We got the Patriots. Bengals and Ravens. This was my showcase game.
Easy.
The winner for the NFC North.
Easy. Lamar though.
I mean AFC North.
Lamar though.
You think it's that easy?
Lamar though.
You think they're gonna win? How much you think they're gonna win by?
10. 10 maximum.
I'm worried about them.
I'm not, man.
I mean, they lost to the Ravens for God's sake. Oh, I mean the Raiders for God's sake.
Lamar Jackson reminds me of a more mobile Dante Culpepper in a way, as far as his size.
Can he throw it like Dante Culpepper though?
No, I don't believe so.
I think he throw it as long as he can, but I don't know
Not
if
as
it,
accurate.
he's a freak. I mean, he's just one. He's a Derrick Henry type
Yeah.
freak. You're just one of a you're like a Gazelle type, like a Gazelle. You know, it's just different. But you don't think the Bengals could score with him?
I think Joe Burrow has had an impressive season so far.
I think their weapons are good.
I think Joe Mixon has been lacking the past few weeks.
Who's gonna run the ball for the Ravens?
Lamar.
Is it gonna have to be Lamar? Because if you look at it, because I got Lamar in fantasy on my team that I'm 1-5 in, my big league. Oh, 1-5 in my ESPN league, my 14-team league.
Me too.
Lamar's my quarterback, and he hasn't had one of those big 80 to 100 yard rushing games, like at all.
Yeah.
I think you might be on to something. This might be the game
I think it would
because with Latavius Murray out, they said talking about my man from the Devontae Freeman is gonna start.
Well, and that's the thing too, is the Ravens have been through so many running backs. I mean, Gus Edwards went down first week, Ronald Jones went down the next week. Latavius Murray is now down. Like, they have nobody.
Yeah, if L. Bell can't be the starter there, what happened to your life?
Yeah.
What happened to your life, Le'Veon Bell? What happened to you? You were the best running back in football with the Steelers. Then you got greedy for money, sat out a year, and then you went to the Chiefs, didn't even get to play the Super Bowl.
Hey, went to the Jets too.
Oh, in the Jets, Le'Veon Bell. What happened?
Trash.
What happened to L. Bell?
Trash.
Damn, L. Bell.
I know.
At least Antonio Brown did the same thing, but at least he got another ring. I mean, Jesus. All right, so you got the Ravens?
I got the
I'm going to pick the Ravens too, but I think it's going to be a lot closer than what people think. So we got the WTF. Oh,
Washington
no,
football
not
team.
WTF. WFT. Against the Packers.
Man.
Packers. Oh, we ain't got to talk about that. You think we can win? Hell no.
I'm going to give you something, man.
No.
I think Heineke's been playing really well
Oh,
lately. I know you're a Heineke hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm realistic, man.
But-
Get those floaters.
If I'm going to pick an upset this week, it's this game.
What?
Yeah.
That's your upset special of the week?
That's my upset special of the week. I'm putting my faith in the football team.
Wow.
I know Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, if you win,
having
if
his
you
little
right,
revenge season and everything, but I think this is a bump in the road.
wow. Well, I'm taking the Packers.
Against your own team, man. Come
Yes.
on.
Atlanta and the Dolphins, I got this to be a good game, too,
Yeah.
as far as two scrub teams. But
Good bum
I think
game.
it's going to be a high-scoring game. I'm taking the Falcons.
Yeah, me too.
Taking the Falcons.
Mike Davis has been having a really boom or bust year, and
I think Pitts is coming to get. He's coming now.
yeah, I would agree.
All right, we got Panthers and Giants. Hey, who's playing for the Giants? Everybody's out.
Danny Dimes, man.
Who is he playing? Everybody else is hurt. I think the Panthers now, and they got the quarterback from the Patriots is playing this first game too. I think they're ready.
Yeah.
Panthers.
This is a coin toss, but I'll feel the
Panthers.
as well.
Eagles Raiders. I know where you going. I know where you going.
56-0 Raiders.
50. You ain't giving the Eagles no points.
No, Jalen Hurts is trash.
He said.
You just traded Zach Ertz.
He said Jalen Hurts is trash.
Jalen Hurts is
Another
trash.
person after my own heart, because Jalen Hurts is trash. Remember
Hurts is
it.
trash.
He's a fantasy quarterback. He's not a real NFL quarterback. He might get your numbers in fantasy. Might look good with 25 points in fantasy, but you're going to get that L in real life.
Hey,
Except for when you play Washington.
and the Philadelphia Eagles have not had a good quarterback since 2011 or whenever it was they won the Super Bowl.
Did they win?
Yeah, the Eagles.
Oh,
won.
yeah. We're back up.
Carson Wentz had his MVP caliber season, and then after
Carson
that,
Wentz.
decided to go to Indiana and be terrible and get hurt.
Is he always going to be hurt?
Yeah, I can't remember. the
So
year
back to the
besides
Eagles.
that.
Back to the Eagles. Who is the worst fan base in football?
In football,
Who do you hate as far as fans go the worst? The most obnoxious fans that you hate the most. And I know you're a Raider fan, so you might have something like the Chiefs or something.
well, I know most people would probably say Raider fans.
I won't.
But in my opinion, man, it's got to come down between Bills Mafia and Cowboys fans.
There you go. Bills Mafia Cowboy fans. Mine is Cowboys, and number one is the freaking Eagles. Eagle fans are the worst.
Yeah.
Anyway, next game. Revenge game. Lions and Rams and Tigers, oh my. This might get ugly.
Man,
This might be a massacre.
I'm going to tell you what.
Yo, Matthew Stafford might throw 10
I
touchdowns.
think Matthew Stafford is going to have the best game of his
Yo,
career.
he might throw 10 touchdowns.
Against,
The only thing that would make this better is if they played in Detroit.
yeah, against a clearly washed. And I'm not going to lie to you. The first few weeks of the season, I had hope for this Lions team.
They were battling. They were fighting with teams.
And then they just went 0-4. They had two heartbreakers.
Yes, because they should have beat the Ravens.
And
They should have beat the Ravens.
after that, I think a lot of guys just stopped buying in.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we're tanking this
Yeah,
year.
we're going to lose again, so why try?
Yeah. I
But
agree.
suppose Jared Goff went in there and beat them.
No.
But just suppose that happened. How good would that feel for him? I don't care how good that ain't. It ain't going to happen. They ain't going to win.
It ain't gonna matter if they
Texans
make
and
playoffs
Cardinals.
Anyway,
You talk about massacre.
it's 2 in a row.
D-Hop is going back to the Texans.
Hey,
And J.J. Watt.
Watt is going back to the Texans, man.
They might score 10 touchdowns on offense and 3 touchdowns on defense.
And who's even playing quarterback for Houston right now? It's not Tyrod.
David
He's
Mills.
hurt, isn't he?
Mills.
I don't know who that is.
He was the guy from Stanford who I wanted the Redskins to draft. In the second, third round, he was right there. He's a decent quarterback in college, but
You got Mark Ingram as your starting halfback. You know, he's 32, been a third down back his whole career. Hasn't done basically anything since he won the Heisman back in the day.
oh no, he did one thing when he was with the Ravens. He was like, Lamar Jackson,
Trust.
I'm out here by the bay. Big trust.
And he backed up Alvin Kamara for 3 years.
Yes.
So I guess that was pretty cool.
But how do you trade D-Hop for David Johnson? And David Johnson ain't even your starter.
And he hasn't done anything.
I mean, Houston, I feel bad. Houston, you have a problem.
In any regard, hasn't done anything.
Bears and Bucks, I mean, Tom terrific. I can't see the Bears doing anything. Even though Justin Fields, I wanted us to draft him. We didn't. We're stupid fucks. That's why.
Hey.
We don't draft anybody.
I'm hoping and praying because of my fantasy team.
Oh.
And Chris Godwin actually catches more than 5 balls this week.
Antonio Brown's out.
Then let it be, please.
Antonio Brown's out. He should.
I mean,
he should.
Granted, Leonard Fournette has been absolutely tearing it up lately. And
Beast.
Proving that he is worth the money.
Beast.
But, you know, I mean, I guess we'll see. The Bears have been pretty good. They weren't very good last week.
I don't think they're going to do nothing.
Justin Fields is... I don't know. You want to talk about overrated players?
Oh, here we go. Another one. Is Mac Jones better than Justin Fields?
Yeah. 110%.
Wow. So Mac Jones was the best quarterback in this draft.
In my opinion, yeah.
I
think if we're talking long term, I guarantee you, give it a year.
Don't include the organization. Don't include where they got drafted at.
Well, development included.
Okay.
Just saying, in a year or two, I think out of people who are, I'm not saying all-time great Mac Jones. I'm
right, just better than ones in this draft.
Consistent NFL quarterback. Mac Jones, he will be a starter in this league for some time to come. As I don't know if Trevor Lawrence will be. You know,
that's what Brandon said. He wasn't sold on Trevor Lawrence either. So maybe y'all wanted something.
I don't know.
I think he's the truth. But Colts and Niners, Sunday night game. I think this is a tough game too. I think this is a tough game. I think I picked the Niners, but I don't know why I picked the Niners. Like I don't know why I would pick the Niners. Because I don't know. I picked them, but I got the Colts defense, and I'm starting Carson Wentz, and I'm starting Pittman. I don't know what I'm thinking, but I just got a feeling.
To be honest with you, I do not follow either of these teams.
Yeah, they're both irrelevant.
They're both irrelevant.
No offense, Wendy.
Sorry.
No offense, Wendy.
Yeah.
No offense, Wendy. I know you're a 49er fan. Don't kill me.
But.
Hey, Garoppolo's back. That's why I picked y'all.
Garoppolo's back.
Garoppolo's back. And the running back.
Sermon?
Eli, whatever is back. Now Sermon don't even play. They don't even let him play.
I know, and I think.
So I think they're gonna. I think that's why I picked the 49ers.
Topic.
Finally, the Monday night game, which is my second game of the week, Saints and Seahawks, only because they both need to win.
And I think the Saints are gonna eat W this week.
Saints go in.
Like James
they gonna eat the W. Eat that dub. I picked the Saints.
I picked the Saints too. I think. I got faith.
I think the biggest storyline of that is that the Seahawks worked out Cam Newton. Seahawks worked out Cam, and he got vaccinated. That was not the reason that the Patriots let him go. It wasn't because of the vaccination.
So the Seahawks aren't starting Geno Smith this week?
I mean, he is, but they worked out Cam Newton. They haven't signed him, but they worked him out. So
I'm telling you that shady Pete Carroll.
Something's going on with Pete Carroll. Shady Pete Carroll.
Backstabbing Pete.
He does. Remember when Matt Flynn went there and that contract? Signed that big old contract that they drafted Russell Wilson. It was like,
I'm telling you. I bet you he does have something up his sleeve with Cam.
Hey, we'll see though. We'll see. But that's the end of the show today, yo. Rellism Sports Talk 52. 540 Choppa. Check him out on SoundCloud.
Thank you for
coming out today. Big ups again, Broadway football. Keep doing it. Don't do it against my Harrisonburg team, but it actually already did it. Didn't they beat Harrisonburg? But that's okay. That's okay. Hey, tune in, subscribe, tell everybody, check it out. All right, guys. Peace out.